That's the other channel. Alrighty. Good morning. We are live. Let me set this up real quick. So basically today we're going to be on just kind of talking a little bit about prop movie money. This is what we do. The location has changed a bit. I'm actually working from home today. Let me see here, customization. Yeah, we might even have a conversation at some point about YouTube. That's been a whole thing. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, learning this platform has been kind of wild. I went to film school. We were taught how to load film cameras, CP16s particularly. Then we got into digital filmmaking, and it was all shooting with digital cameras. You don't need a super fancy digital camera anymore. You just need a cell phone. You don't need expensive lenses anymore. You just need a cell phone. So it's kind of awesome. SC, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Kind of doing a little bit of a different live stream today. We're on super early. Let's see. I don't think we normally go live this early. I'm kind of setting everything up here because some things apparently you can't really set up until after you go live. So just pinning the product, pinning the pinned comment. Let me go ahead and do that before I forget. And of course, that is a reminder. All the money that you see here is fake. This is prop movie money. This is essentially, these are props made for movies, TV shows, music videos, commercials, photography shoots, events. Yeah, lots of different things these props can be used for. They were originally made for feature films. That's what we made them for, because we were working on our first feature film, and then and we needed some high quality cash, prop cash. We made our own, we designed it, we put it for sale on eBay. A prop master from CBS purchased it, and after that we just kept making more. This ended up becoming way more popular than the film we were working on, so that's kind of what we set up to do. Thank you everybody tuning in. Let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. We got 27 viewers right now. This is I think this is probably the earliest live we've done. So normally we're going live around 10, 11 Eastern, maybe more, maybe later. But yeah, it's Tuesday, August 5th. It is 9:13 Eastern time. But yeah, just kind of on here, wanted to do a quick little live. Probably, I'm not gonna be here too long, but we'll probably do a joint live later with my boy Will. So what's up, Math? Hi, Scotty Johnson. What do you do with prop money? So these are essentially tools for filmmakers. If you've ever seen a movie or TV show, they're usually using fake food, fake weapons, fake costumes, fake electronics, and even fake money. So these are props. Props are essentially anything an actor holds in a scene, that's going to be a prop. In this case, this is prop money, specifically prop movie money. That's what we do. This is what we've been creating for the last 15 years for Hollywood and the entertainment industry. We're filmmakers, that's our background. We got into this by accident. We were actually working on our first feature film, and we needed some cash for a specific scene in the movie. So we couldn't find anything. And as student filmmakers, everything was super expensive or unattainable because you needed to go through a lot of red tape. So what we ended up doing is the director of the film, my partner in this business, he is a graphic designer by nature, so he designed his own prop bills. We printed them out, and that's what we used for the feature film. Needless to say that the props ended up being way more popular than the film, so this is kind of what we've been doing for the last 15 years. Yeah, so it's been a minute. LOL, prop money, yep, that is the name of the channel. These are props. Thank you for tuning in. That makes sense. How can we purchase this high quality then? So you can purchase right off of our live right now. We actually have a promo code. If you use the promo code FLEX40, you can get 40% off of our store. Our store is linked to our YouTube channel. Right now you're watching our live. You can 100% check that out. Mo Pork, fake money. Absolutely, this is fake. We're not hiding behind it. We're Prop Movie Money. We're a production company based out of Florida. We make props. The money's fake, but the business is very real. We've been in business for 15 years. We've been creating these props for a really long time, and we've had the absolute pleasure of working with studios like Netflix, Warner Brothers, Sony, Marvel, Disney, Marvel, but before, I think even before Disney bought Marvel. But yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing for a long time. So it is funny, it is kind of weird, and obviously, you know, if you see a random guy on YouTube flexing all this cash, we're not really flexing the cash. We're just kind of showcasing some of the products that we make. We do also have other products. We do have foam weapons and rubber weapons and stuff like that. We even have these prop passports. But this is kind of like the main thing, Prop Movie Money, right? Let's see. Big fans here. Please, if you can send me a stack. I've subscribed to you since 3 years. I really appreciate the subscription. Really appreciate that. That means a lot to our channel. We've actually been really focused on YouTube this year. And it's been definitely changing the trajectory of our company. But we do have giveaways. We might do a giveaway later today. I'll be on with Will. He's our office manager, and you'll see him packing. We do other lives. He does other lives. He's the one that packages up orders normally. And then yeah, we might do a giveaway later today. So definitely subscribe. Barry Boy, FBI. I am just a viewer. We are actually a government contractor, so believe it or not, we sell these props not just to independent filmmakers and creators, major motion picture studios, but we also sell them to the U.S. government. We sell our props for training purposes, for educational purposes. We've done customs for events for them, but we are 100% a SAM.gov registered government contractor. Let's see here. Where can I get an alien prop? We do have some alien props. We do have some prop guns from foam weapons from Halo, the game, or the series, or whatever. We do have a couple of those. We've got a number of different props. Check out our website. We might not have everything linked on propmoviemoney.com, but we do have other stores. Can you show us the markings that prove it's fake? Sure. So here we have our prop bill. As a matter of fact, I know I've got a real bill somewhere. I have to keep it away from here because I don't want to mistake it. All right, so this is a real $100 bill. As you can see, this is one of our copyrighted $100 bill. So there are changes that need to be made to the bill for it to be passable on screen, for it to be legally sold in the U.S. All the props are made and designed here in the U.S. But essentially, yeah, they do say for motion picture use only. The faces have changed. We've done a couple of other changes for motion picture use only in the back as well. You'll find this in all the different series that we have. We've got Series 2000, we have 1920s, we've got 1980s. We even have horse blankets, which are like these, they call them horse blankets because they were giant bills from the 1800s. So we've got those as well. Let's see, lots of cash in Sons of Anarchy. Yes, we did. Yeah, I absolutely love that show. I think I stopped in season 3. I need to get back to it. But yeah, we did. We've been doing these props for a really long time. We've had the absolute pleasure of working with studios like CBS, ABC, AMC. I think Sons of Anarchy was FX. We've done so much work with FX. We've done Snowfall. We've done, of course, I'm not remembering right now, but there's a bunch. If you go to our website, you'll see the posters of the things that we've worked on, the projects that we've worked on, and it's been a lot. But FX is definitely a production company that we work with a lot, and we have for a long time. Let's see, a lot of comments coming in. He's honest, you can't beat that, and high quality items. Scotty Johnson, thank you so much, I appreciate that. Yeah, we're not hiding anything, we're 100% transparent. That's why we're on YouTube, we're actually showcasing, because a lot of people don't understand what props are, they see a lot of fake money, they think I'm running a scam or something like that. No, I'm a filmmaker. I literally went to film school, I have my degree in filmmaking, in digital arts, like that's what I had studied, that's what I got into, that's how I got into this, which is super weird. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Let's see here. Can you hire me? We're not hiring at the moment, but feel free to email us anytime. info@propmoviemoney.com. We might be emailing. We might be hiring at some point. Bills fan 17 fake. Yes. Check out the pinned comment. These are fake stacks made for movies, TV shows, music videos. If you've seen heist movies or casino movies where there's like a bunch of money, nobody's going to have a real $1 million on set. That's a huge liability, so that's where we come in. That's where we provide these props. It's illegal to burn real money. It's not illegal to burn prop movie money. So a lot of directors, a lot of prop masters, what they'll do is they'll purchase our props because the scene requires burning cash. Think of The Dark Knight, that giant pile of money that the Joker burns in The Dark Knight. Guess what? That wasn't real, obviously. For obvious reasons, nobody's going to be burning like $10 billion or whatever that bundle. No, that was way more than that. That was an insane amount of money. But yeah, we did do some props for that as well. Is it fake, or did you stole them, or did you rob a bank? I will report you. Maria, check out the pinned comment. I hope you've kind of been listening to what I've been talking about. But basically, we're a production company. We make props. A prop is anything an actor holds in a scene. It could be a mouse. It could be I got some baby products here because I'm expecting my first baby soon. But let's say a brush, a pencil. That is a prop. Anything an actor holds in a scene. Prop movie money. You have an actor counting out cash in a scene. That's all. That's all props. I don't see the difference. GTA. So on video, the props are made to look realistic on video. But in person, there are very clear differences. The very first being that it doesn't feel like real money. That would be illegal. Our props are they're high quality paper, but they're still paper products. Obviously, real money. This is a real $100 bill. This is printed on like a linen type paper. It would be absolutely illegal to print movie money on anything other than just standard paper. I mean, it's still high quality. We do run very large industrial press machines, which is very similar to how real money's printed. But the paper is I mean, you're not gonna you can't pass these off, which is great. That's one of the security features about these, and that's one of the things that we did on purpose. Obviously, to be able to sell these products and create these products legally. He did good in life then. Yeah, we're working on it. Jose Luis Diaz, fake money. Yeah, dude, check out the name of the channel, check out the pinned comment. Can y'all not read? Yeah, we do get a lot of that, unfortunately. But everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We got a bunch of people. Let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. We're in Florida. The production company is based out of Florida. We ship out of Florida. We do ship internationally as well. So we ship to Canada a lot. We ship to Australia a lot. We ship to the UK a lot. There's a lot of filmmaking in these three. Obviously, the US we ship in every single state. Hawaii, Alaska, it doesn't matter. We actually have shipped to Alaska. I think there was a production that shot there a few years back. We don't ship to Alaska often. But absolutely, Hawaii, every other state I think is probably on the list, more than Alaska. Can you show the $20 stack? Absolutely. So I have, these two are full prints, right? If you can tell, if you can see, there's a difference, right? There's a difference between this and this. So this is a clean full print. This is an aged full print. The clean full print basically is a stack that looks like it's freshly printed, right off the press, right? And then we have the age stack, which has a more circulated, worn look. From the side profile, honestly, this looks amazing. This is kind of one of the things, this is one of our top sellers, and one of the things that we love providing our clients is aged stacks, because they look damn good. I mean, look at this. We have the Series 2000s, we've got 20s, we've got 50s. They look fantastic. Whereas here, the same stacks, they're clean. They still look good. These are great maybe for making it rain or passing through like a prop money counter or something like that in a scene. But if you're trying to sell the visual aesthetic of money, age stacks is where it's at. So these right here, for example, these are all full print hundreds, but look at that. You know, look at this compared to this. We do these in-house, we age them by hand, so not every stack is gonna be identical, but we do, you know, painstakingly create these to make sure we create a visually appealing product, right? That looks great on camera. All right, so, Big Will, you're gonna go on timeout like a child, dude. Get out of here. Don't spam, please, and definitely don't be an ass. Can I borrow 100K? If you could believe it, this is 100K. I remember before I even, obviously before I got started in this, I had the illusion that $1 million was this giant pile of money. It's not. Especially if you have it in larger denominations. If you have it in ones, yeah, that's a lot. But in hundreds, I mean, you just need 10 of these and you have $1 million. It's really not a lot. But yeah, that would be what $100,000 looks like. If we had real money and we were lending out, we would absolutely lend people money, but these are props. If you're interested in our props, you're absolutely welcome to purchase them off of our website, off of our store here on YouTube. But yeah. His name is literally Prop Money, guys. Absolutely, it is Prop Movie Money. That's the name of the channel, but the name of the company and the name of the website, Prop Movie Money, propmoviemoney.com. But yeah, no, we definitely do have to clarify that a lot because we do get a lot of people just saying, coming in here saying it's fake. Of course, that is what they are. They are props. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let's see here. One of the things that I love about doing these lives is the amount of people that will tune in from all over the world. As someone who likes to travel, who would like to travel even more, it's super awesome. We've spoken to people from Morocco, from Ireland, from the Philippines, from Thailand, from India, from everywhere. Obviously the US, Canada, a bunch of countries in South America. Yeah, it's awesome. Gentlemen, oil up. Do they have fake on the bills? Kenneth, yes, 100%. They don't say fake specifically, but they do say for motion picture use only on them. That's super important. That needs to be there legally. But as you can tell, like if you're looking at a pile of money here, you can't tell that they all say for motion picture use only on them. You can't. So that's kind of the great caveat about these, or the great perspective about these, is whenever you set them up for a scene, depending on what the scene entails, you don't always have to do a close-up. However, if you are going to do a close-up, like this stack right here, this is a real $100 bill. It's on the top. This is $50,000. You think I'm going to withdraw $50,000 from the bank? No, I'm just going to get a $100 bill, put it on the top, and there you go. You've got $50,000. If you want to get a close-up of this, you'll see the United States of America. You'll see the independent serial number. Yeah, because that's a real bill, right? That's one of the tricks of the trade. What prop masters will do. SC, thank you so much. Yep, this is illegally made fake money used by professionals in the film industry, by your favorite music artists, YouTubers, artists, and other content creators and creators. 100%. Thank you, SC. Appreciate you. That is not real money. Stop. Nikki, nobody's saying it's real money. Look at the pinned comment. Look at the channel name. Look at my shirt. Yeah, well, this is Prop Movie Money. We're a production company. We're based out of Florida. We make fake money for movies, TV shows, mainly music videos, photo shoots, commercials, the whole gamut of entertainment. We've been there. YouTubers. We work with a lot of YouTubers. We've actually done props for big YouTubers. I will let you guess the biggest YouTuber. I'll let you guess who that is. We've worked with him. We've worked with a couple of other YouTubers, smaller YouTubers, still giant YouTubers. Yeah, that's kind of what we do. Definitely, if you guys are tuning in and you're liking the content or you're interested in what we do or our products, subscribe. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Double tap the screen too, because we have 150 people watching, and I don't even know how many likes we have. I bet it's nowhere near that. So let's get the likes up, people. Double tap. These look good. Thank you. I appreciate it, Nikki. Yo lo necesito. Not you, the one person. Oh, Nikki. Got you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this happens a lot. I appreciate you stepping in and trying to add some clarity because we definitely, I will miss a lot of these. The plugs got to watch out. Jimmy, yeah, don't do that. Like trying to pass off props, any type of prop, whether it's a prop gun, prop stacks, trying to pass them off as real is incredibly illegal. You'll get in a lot of trouble or worse. You'll be seriously hurt or worse. So use these common sense. They all say for motion picture use only on them. If you want to create content, by all means, these are made for content. We actually did a giant order not too long ago for these YouTubers, and what's great is that these are tools. If you're a content creator, you can 100% make. Sorry, there's a siren. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that you can do with these props. You can make your own content for YouTube, for Instagram, whatever social media platform. If you teach financial literacy, if you're a real estate agent, if you have your own business, if you have there's so many different angles for you to utilize props for your content. And what's great is that I started not too long ago, and we've got already 150 people watching because they stopped because they're like, whoa, what's all this money, right? So these things are attention grabbers, 100%. And that's kind of a great tool about them. They weren't made for that. Initially, they were just made because we needed it for a scene. The guy was taking out some money. There was some money in the bag. That's what we needed for, like this, and that's what we do. All right, so you know, it's crazy. People would commit crimes for those props. Let me tell you a quick story. So, two stories actually. So one of them was we worked with Netflix for Narcos. We provided props for the show, but Netflix worked with a different production company to create marketing for the show, right? So what they did is they created these bus stands. I'm sure maybe if you Google it and you Google Narcos bus stop, they basically created these plexiglass, unbreakable bus stops filled with money with our stacks, and it was something. It was promoting the show Narcos, and it said something like Pablo Escobar once burned $2 million to keep his family warm, and we had actually also kind of like added a little bit of extra burn marks to the money to kind of add to that illusion. Somebody broke into one of those unbreakable plexiglass stands in New York and they stole the money. The problem was that what they stole was blank filler. Imagine that, right? And there's actually like photos of the guy who broke into it, which is crazy. So I'm sure he got into a lot of trouble for that because that's vandalism on top of other things. There was another guy we had recently, a filmmaker. He was on set working on a music video. He had a red camera, if you guys are aware with what a red camera is. Super expensive camera, beautiful camera. I love that camera. I wish I had one. I don't own one. I prefer to stay a little lighter. But anyway, he had a red camera and he had a duffel bag of money in the car because he was shooting a scene. Somebody broke into his car. They left that camera there. That's easily a $10,000 camera with lenses and stuff, maybe more. They took the money bag. The loss was a couple $100 versus thousands of dollars, which is insane. So these are two real crimes that happened. Obviously, the Netflix one and Narcos one is like the craziest one that I think I've heard of. But we've had a lot of clients have issues where, not issues, but they've had a moment where it's like, thank God they stole the props and not my gear, right? Let's see. Man, we got a lot of people tuning in. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. 195 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Juan. I'm one of the team members here at Prop Movie Money. We're essentially a production company based out of Florida. We make fake money for movies and TV shows and music videos. We've been creating these props for 15 years. We've had the absolute pleasure and honor of working with some badass motion picture studios, Netflix, Warner Brothers, Sony, Paramount, you name it, we've worked with them. And as a filmmaker, as a film student, I went to film school, and that's how this started. It's a dream come true, right? I wanted to get into like directing and producing, but I got into prop making, and this has been an absolute win. I love it. I absolutely love what we do. Let's see here. Fake money, I need real money, thanks. Riot X, yeah. The money's fake, but the business is real. We've been producing these props for 15 years. That says a lot. Trying to catch up with these comments. I think I gotta go back. Why is money cost money? Money costs money. What do you mean by that? I mean, I guess, yeah, this is not financial advice. Keeping your money still in a bank under the mattress, your real money, is not a great thing to do because money depreciates every year. So what you would want to do is you want to take that money, minimally invest it in a high yield savings account, or put it in a high yield savings account. If not, invest it in ETFs. If depending on obviously your risk tolerance. LOL, crime is legal in New York City, and whoever that sounds like the whole what? I don't think crime is legal in New York City. I've been to New York City, and guaranteed crimes happen in every single state. Let's see. The pros use this fake money in their projects to make real money. 100%. Yeah. The amount of content creators, even like independent video creators, right? If we've worked with so many music video directors that started off very small, they obviously start expanding their projects. One of the things that they do to kind of stretch their money, they actually rent props. So they'll buy the props from us, and then they'll create their own packages for their clients and rent them out. So it's like you're not only renting the director, you're renting the gear, you're renting the props that he has or she has. Yeah, that's one of the things that they do for sure. Where do you get money from? So we make these. These are stacks. These are fake. This is prop movie money. We're a production company based out of Florida. We've been producing fake money for movies, TV shows, music videos for the last 15 years. It doesn't seem like it's been 15 years, but it's been 15 years and time flies. Crazy. Hola, Michelle Quintero. ¿Cómo estás? Uno aquí limpio. Hi, can you show the bill up close? Yeah. So this is our $100 bill. As you can see, it does say for motion picture use only. For motion picture use only. The design is a little bit different, but that has to be like that for legal reasons. Again, these are legally made props here in the U.S. We don't outsource anything. We don't import props from overseas. We actually used to be the only vendors on Amazon years ago. Amazon removed us, despite us having copyrights on our designs and having a trademark. And then it got flooded with overseas vendors. What's crazy, and obviously Amazon can get away with this because they're a giant conglomerate or corporation. It's illegal to import movie money from outside the U.S. That's why we make everything here. We're proud that we're U.S. made. And what's crazy in terms of the, no, I'm joking, money fake. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I should just have something that says this is fake money. I might do that. Because there's a lot of people that don't, or are not catching the pinned comment or the channel name, or are not listening. Kenny Ramirez, what's up, man? Thank you for tuning in again. Appreciate you. That dude is consistent, man. I love it. What makes you decide to show it now, not the first 5 or 10 years? So actually we were on Instagram. This is kind of like the first year we're really focusing on YouTube because we've noticed obviously, I'm sure a lot of you have. Instagram is not the platform it used to be. Unfortunately, we haven't even posted on it's on our Instagram in a minute. We're gonna get back to it though, just to have posts. But yeah, if you look at our channel, if you go back to like our first Instagram post, it was like 2012 or something like that. But yeah, we've been doing this for a long time. That's kind of why we're deciding to show it now. We've been showing. This is actually this year's the first time I'm actually in front of the camera. As a film student, I prefer to be behind the camera, but there's a lot of there's resistance when trying to get in front of the camera. So this year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna be like, let's start doing some lives. First of all, this is the first year we started doing lives, and it's been amazing. But then, you know, let's push it up. Let's take it up a notch. Let me show up in front of the camera. Our office manager Will, he's done the same thing. We've kind of stepped up, and we're like, you know what, let's, instead of trying to be all like everything super polished, because you know, as a filmmaker, like you have the filmmaking crew and then you have actors. Instead of hiring actors to like promote our products or to showcase our products, who better to show this than us? We created this. We have a passion for this. I'm sure it might. Hopefully, it can kind of come through on camera. But yeah, that's kind of it. What was your biggest order? We've had a lot of big orders. Off the top of my head, Survivor Australia, Triple Frontier, Den of Thieves, Reacher, the Amazon Studio series. That's I think the other point I was going to make. So Amazon's got listings on Amazon, obviously for prop money that's not made in the U.S. Be very careful with those because none of those designs are regulated. Ours are, and they're made here in the U.S. But what's crazy is Amazon Studios purchases from us. They don't buy from Amazon. Amazon Studios buys from Prop Movie Money, not Amazon.com. So that says everything. You can show fake money, can't spend it. Yeah, good for music video and movies, 100%. 100%, man. Trying to spend fake money or prop movie money specifically is a crime. That's all you need to know. Don't do it. Have common sense, please. It's obvious you behind the camera guys. I see some body language. I do something I'm not used to. Yeah. Thank you so much, Haven. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's a little curve here, right? I feel like I'm using my hands a lot, and I don't normally speak like this, but I feel like I'm presenting stuff, so I must use my hands. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Looks real. They appreciate it. Joseph, I'm sorry you're going through a hard situation. We're actually a production company. These are fake. If we could help you, we would, but there's nothing we can do. I'm sorry. I do hope your situation improves. What's the difference between real money and this money? That's a great question. What's the difference between this and real money? So real money is made to spend. You can buy things with it. There's value to it, right? It's fiat currency and there's value to it because society says it has value. The government says it has value. These are props. Props is essentially, or a prop is essentially anything an actor holds, right? It could be a cell phone. It could be a laptop. It could be fake money. So on set, it's a huge liability to have money, real money on set, right? So most production teams, they'll have prop movie money on set instead. It offers better security. It offers creative freedom because you can burn them, you can destroy them, and you're not going to get in trouble for it. It's illegal to burn or deface real U.S. currency or any currency, I think, for that matter. But it's not illegal to burn prop movie money. And if somebody steals this $10,000 stack, you lost 14, 25 bucks, something like that, depending on the sale that we got, right? We do have a 40% off, Flex 40. You can get this. This is normally $24.99. You can get it for $14.99 with a 40% off. But yeah, if somebody steals this, somebody steals your $10,000, real $10,000, that would suck. That would be terrible. Somebody steals this, it's not a problem. Replaceable. Let's see. Did you rob a bank today? No. I mean, unless it's a film set or a heist. I tried to turn that into a joke, that didn't work. But basically, if you have seen a bank heist in a scene, in a movie, TV show, that's what they use. This is what they use, right? So, kind of. Kalia Minis. Yeah, I mean, I know they're fake. Okay. Man. Nick Yates, how can you tell it's fake? So this is a real $100 bill. This is a prop movie money $100 bill. So there are very, very clear similarities, obviously, but there are also very clear differences, especially up close. This says the United States of America. This says for motion picture use only. The faces are different. The colors are slightly different, but not too noticeable on camera. In God We Trust, it says here. In PMM We Trust. Motion picture use only. Yeah, these prop bills we've been creating these prop bills for 15 plus years. I wish we knew exactly when we created the first batch. And I don't know if I was there for that specific scene that day when we shot. It was a low budget feature film. We shot it with a Canon D90, which, if you're aware of filmmaking with DSLRs, that was one of the first DSLRs that had video capabilities, but it wasn't even full HD. It was 720p, which is insane. We shot an entire film on that because at the time it was groundbreaking. Then the Canon 5D came out, the Canon 7D. Anyway, I'm nerding out on cameras. But yeah, then we created these prop bills. We shot the film. It took like 2 years, 3 years to shoot that entire film, and we shot it when we had free weekends, when the crew was available, when the actors were available. I think everybody did it absolutely 100% for free. Like, nobody got paid on that thing. It was fun. It was fun. We learned a lot, and we ended up creating this business out of that, which is crazy. Imagine you get to ask Doctor Strange to change this money to real. That would be amazing. I got like almost $500,000 here. That would be amazing. I would 100% accept that. Let's see. Many rappers use prop money for music videos. So it's not the rappers. It's the production team. If you're a musician, you're hiring a director to shoot your music video. That production team is the one that's buying the props. We've done props for Kendrick Lamar, for Cardi B, Drake, Wiz Khalifa, Lady Gaga. Guaranteed, they all have very real money in the bank account, but they're using prop movie money. Did I mention Cardi B? I think I mentioned Cardi B. Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah, a lot. But it's the production team. Like, we've never gotten an order. Kendrick Lamar never called this. It was his production team that called this. J. Cole never called this. It was his production team. Get the point? Let's see here. Do you get to watch a movie or scene being filmed in real time sometimes because of your job? We have for music videos, not for feature films, because normally there's like a thing of, at least I feel, there's like a little bit of a barrier of, not a barrier, but it's like you let the prop or the production team do their job. You don't want to be like, hey, can I go on set? That's going to be too much because they're already juggling a lot. A film production is super time intensive, very draining. It can be. It could be. I mean, man, you could be working 12-hour days for a couple days straight. It could be pretty wild. So we've never gone on set for any major motion picture like film or TV show. Actually, no, we did go on Burn Notice once. But music videos we've been invited to, and those can be a little bit more chill, the filming of them. That's fake money, fam. No shit, dude. Check out the pin. Check out the pin comment. Check out the channel name. Just listen to what I'm saying. I've been repeating what we do. We're a production company. These are props. Yeah. What's the best way to edit videos? I love Premiere. When I went to film school, we were using Final Cut Pro 6, I think it was. Now I think it's like Final Cut 7 or something, or X. I never used Final Cut X. I have used CapCut. It's free. You have a good option there if you're trying to create content. I would highly recommend it. And then there's of course DaVinci Resolve, which I haven't personally used too much, but I know a lot of filmmakers that use it a lot, or content creators that use it a lot, and they swear by it. The accessibility of it. It's obviously it's a free software as well. You need to know more technical things. It's a little more complicated. Definitely more complicated than CapCut. Anyway, last guest. I'll let you. Hopefully you've got common sense to answer your own question. I hope you're joking. I never know with these comments. Sometimes we get some dumbass comments here, so I'm gonna have to assume that this is probably very real. Use common sense. These are fake. If you try to use this for any real purchase, you're gonna get in a load of trouble. So don't do it. Lil PA the Prince. Yeah, dude. These are perfect for if you got some content coming out. This is great. This is great, and I would highly recommend the aged stacks specifically. We have them as blank fillers and we have them as full prints. Basically, full prints means that every single bill is printed front and back. Blank fillers means that there's blank paper in the middle. So this right here is a good example of a blank filler. It gives the illusion of $50,000. And if your production has, like, for example, these could all be blank fillers, but I'm kind of here showcasing like the difference. Like these are full prints right next to the blank fillers. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference, right? Blank fillers are a little more cost effective, which is kind of nice, depending on your budget. But we also do have a 40% off right now, Flex 40. If you go to our YouTube store, you get 40% off any of our products. And yeah, we've got like 300 plus different bundles on our site. Let's see. How long have I been live for? Stream settings, analytics. It's not telling me. No, 42 minutes. Okay, perfect. I'm going to be on for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to go probably live with our office manager, Will. Let me actually send them a message right quick while I'm on this live. Multitasking, baby. Yo, I'm live. All right, nice. We got new viewers. If you're just tuning in, my name is Juan. I'm one of the team members here at Prop Movie Money. We are a production company based here in Florida. We make props. We make specifically Prop Movie Money for movies, TV shows, music videos, commercials, photo shoots, events. We create fake money, basically. Legally made fake money here in the US. All our props are made and designed here in the US. We don't import or outsource absolutely anything. We design these ourselves. We age these by hand ourselves. Yeah, so that's kind of one of the things that we've been doing for the last 15 years. We've gotten to work with studios like AMC, Netflix, Warner Brothers, CBS, NBC, ABC, Paramount, Lionsgate, A24, a lot. But yeah, it's Craig from Animal Kingdom. Which one's Craig, dude? I don't even remember. One of the brothers, obviously, but. Alright, I see it a little bit. I see it. We did do the props for Animal Kingdom, so obviously, you know, whenever what was her name, dude? Smurf had bags of money and all that stuff. That was our cash. That's funny, dude. Paul Messier, nice one. Yes, SC, thank you. So we do custom bills as well. So if you have a small business, this is a badass business card. You can have your logo, your face, your company information. If you're throwing an event, these are also super awesome. We've done everything from the first birthday party, and we've done customs for first birthday party. We've done customs for gender reveals. We've done customs for baby showers. We've done customs for weddings. We've done customs for graduations. We've done customs for birthday parties, from 5 years old, obviously 1 year old to like 70 something, 80 something. We've even done funerals. We've done bills, custom bills for funerals, which is kind of wild, but that's kind of like one thing that they decided to do is immortalize the person that passed away, their information, something that like was kind of like a fun token in a very sad time. But yeah, we do customs for a lot of things. So if you guys are interested, definitely let us know. Look at all this money, the money man. Oh, nice, we got the money man tuning in. What's up, dude? Money is power. Money is a tool. Money is a tool. I don't know if it's power, but I guess you could do a lot of things. If you got a lot of tools, you have a lot of power. Okay. Yeah, we did do Griselda bills starring Sofia Vergara. Absolutely, we did the prop bills for the show Griselda for Netflix, but we also did custom bills for an event for their premiere event here in Florida, and they also did it in New York. The money man, I've been there. Where? Regálame 100. If you can take it. These are prop bills. Estos son, I think in Spanish, these are billetes de utilitario. I think I said that right, or utilitario, something like that. Basically, the prop bills son falsos, son para películas, videos musicales, programas de televisión. My Spanish is, it's okay. Has your money been in any shows or movies? Yeah, it's been in a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows. We've been producing these for 15 plus years. These have been in Ozark, Narcos, Orange is the New Black, Ant-Man, Spider-Man Homecoming, Den of Thieves, Fast 9, Fast 10, Army of the Dead, Sonic 2, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Dude, there's so many. A lot. Snowfall, Animal Kingdom. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, need gold and silver, man. Silver real worth. Some would say crypto, but that's the net fails, and well, they have nothing. So gold, silver. Debatable. Debatable. Personally, I mean, if you're looking for, again, I'm not investment advice. Yeah, gold and silver are great. They have obviously gone up. But it depends on your risk tolerance. It depends on, if you want to try to make some money faster. Crypto, some would say crypto is a great way to get into it. Try to flip cash quick. Yeah, that depends. It depends. Why flexing your whole life savings? Dude, I wish this is like 500,000, maybe $1 million. I'm not there yet. I will get there, but no, these are props. These are props. What I'm flexing is the products that I create, that we create as a company. So my name is Juan. I'm one of the team members here at Prop Movie Money. We're a production company, and we make legally made fake money for movies, TV shows, music videos, commercials, photo shoots, events, parties, yada yada. Yada yada. The money man, that's awesome. Now I became wiser, and now I know how to invest money. Knowing how to invest is super important. I was actually telling my wife yesterday, Um, I'm glad we invested in some stuff. It's great. Actually, what's crazy is going to filmmaking, going to film school, sorry. Going into filmmaking, going to film school, I had no knowledge on business, none on investing, budgeting, finance. It was not in my realm of understanding. Working here, working with fake money, seeing what $10,000 looks like in hundreds, seeing what 100,000, a million looks like. I think that kind of deepened my understanding in money a lot. First being fiat currency. Fiat currency has no inherent value. There's no value to it. There's nothing tied to the dollar, or well, the dollar. That's all I know about. It only has value. That's what fiat currency is. It only has value because we say it does. So ideally, you want to earn this, but then invest it, or at least minimally, not investment advice, put it in a high yield savings account. Super important. Minimal. Anyway, Nathan, worth nothing. David, worth nothing. Yeah, that's kind of facts. So we're in here, like there's the difference, there's very little difference between a fake bill of ours and a real dollar. This, they say they have value. This, we're 100% saying this has no value. You cannot spend this, but they're printed. They're printed bills, and we can print as many as we want. We have printed so many in the last 15 years. I wish we had like a tally or like a counter for every stack or every bill that gets printed, and we're like, all right, we just got to 1 trillion bills printed. I don't know, but something crazy like that. Cal Jojo. Yeah, it's fake. Check out the pinned comment, check out the channel name. Yeah. Paper's worth nothing, burn it. Chill, Nathan. No need to be an extremist. Because you can't go to a grocery store and you can't spend gold and silver, right? Those are good assets to hold, but to day-to-day life, you need to spend money. So plastic credit card, that's gonna be your go-to. So you don't want to burn real money. That would be ill-advised and unwise. I read a book about economics, for example, crypto, stocks, trading, how to invest, and how to start a business. Starting your own business is awesome. I highly recommend it. Obviously, look into your own state or wherever you're located, because there's things that need to be done for each state or each country to have a legally operational business. So yeah. Nathan T, do we make money off of this fake money? Yes, we're a production company. We've been creating these props for 15 plus years. We've sold props to independent filmmakers, small creators, big motion picture studios. These are for sale. These are products that we create, that we've created, that we painstakingly created. These have copyrights. These are made in the US. We print them here in the US. And we sell them. So yeah, we do make money off of it. And we've been doing this for 15 plus years. Nathan, if electronics fall, I'm gonna be looking for. I'm gonna be more focused on food and water than my gold and silver, to be honest. But sure, that's a fair point. If you have, there's plenty of people that also have real cash ready to go. Nathan T, genius. I guess accidentally we got into this. So we were working on our first feature film, and we created, we had a scene where we needed a bunch of prop stacks. We couldn't afford prop stacks that they were selling back then, and we couldn't, because there was a lot of red tape to get to it. You had to be like a production company and stuff like that, so film students didn't have access to this. So as film students, one of our team members here, he's a graphic designer. He designed the first prop bills. We printed them out. After filming stopped, we sold them on eBay to a prop master from CBS, and that's how we got started. We kind of trial by error and by accident, total accident. because this obviously ended up being way more popular than the film, or not obviously, but it ended up being more popular than the film we made. The film that we made is on Amazon. I think it was on Amazon Prime like 2 months ago or something like that. But you can't buy it. We did sell it to a production company, and you can't buy the DVD or Blu-ray of the film. But it was shot super low budget, like no budget barely. It was all done doing favors, shooting on weekends whenever we had time, and shooting like on a DSLR that didn't even shoot full HD at the time. So yeah. Let's see. Like in Mr. Robot, SC, yeah, we did do props for Mr. Robot. How much is a mil in hundreds? So a mil in hundreds, to give you the idea, this right here is $100,000. This is 1/10. This is 200,000 right here, and this is 250,000. You need 4 of these. It's not a lot. It's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. As someone who I had no idea what $1 million looked like, I was like, man, I expected $1 million to be, I don't know, I thought it filled the room. I had no idea. But yeah. Warning, there's a thief around you. Sure. Double tap the screen if you guys are tuning in, you guys are interested in what we're doing, what I've been talking about for the last, hour. Subscribe to the channel. We're Prop Movie Money. We make fake money for movies, TV shows, music videos. We've been more focused on YouTube this last year, and we've seen tremendous growth in our community. We've built a community on YouTube, which is super awesome. And yeah, we're just kind of showcasing the products that we create, that we've created with a lot of love, with a lot of intention, with a lot of dedication, with a lot of passion. Because filmmaking is something I think we can talk about 24/7. So the fact that we got into the industry making props, it's kind of awesome. You know, I know I was like in high school. I think I was like in 10th grade, 9th grade when I was like, I want to be a film director. And I know that kid, knowing that we've gotten checks from Paramount. We've gotten to work with some amazing prop masters and producers, and we've gotten to see our products show up on screen. I know that kid would be proud. That's super cool. Let's see. I have all that money in real life. That's what's up, Michelle. Congrats. All these rappers' money they show you is fake. Jay Drains, it's not the rappers that buy the props, it's their production team. We've done these props for Kendrick Lamar, Cardi B, J. Cole, Jay-Z, you name it. We've created these props and provided props for them. They're not calling us directly, it's their production team. Why? It's a bad idea to have real money on set. It's a very bad idea. It's a security risk. It's a liability. It can get lost. It can get stolen. Somebody can get hurt. Essentially, what Prop Movie Money allows is creative freedom. You can burn them, and it's illegal to deface real currency. It's not illegal to burn Prop Movie Money. That's one of the things. And obviously, if somebody steals, $10,000 of fake cash on set, that's what, 14, 15 bucks, 25 bucks. Like it's nothing. So it's not the rappers, although there are rappers, of course, there are musicians, smaller creators that will purchase from us, but that's no knock on them because they know this gets views. They know these are tools for creators. So it's no knock. It shouldn't be a knock on any specific artist or type of artist for using props. Like, dude, all of the entertainment industry uses props. It could be fake weapons. It could be fake food. It could be fake electronics, fake money. Like, who cares? This is entertainment. That's what this is, right? And sometimes fake it till you make it. We made fake money and we made it. We made a legitimate production company that sells these products and has been selling them for like 15 years. And we've been selling them to like major motion picture studios. Like, who the hell would have thought that? I would have never thought that 16, 17 years ago. Like, that's crazy, But yeah. Anyway, food for thought. Ever think of making gold bars? We do have some gold bars. I don't have any on me here because I am working from home today here in my apartment. I don't have any gold bars, but I do got stacks. This is kind of the main thing, but we do have gold bars. Let's see. Sounds like a movie. Sounds like a film in a movie. Rosario heist film. Rosario? Let's see what you talking about. Hi Michelle. Death Bat. How much? 500,000, maybe more, maybe less, a little less, something like that. Nice. We got somebody from Brazil. All right, guys. So I think I'm coming on to the hour, or coming up to being live for an hour. It's been super fun. We're probably going to do another live later today. Subscribe to the channel, that way you don't miss out. We might do a giveaway too. So giveaway basically entails, we're going to ask you to leave a comment. You do have to be in the US. You can get a free $20 stack. You can get a $50 stack, or you can get a $100 stack. You choose, we ship it out to you. Simple. Real quick, I'll probably bunk gang all that. I don't even know what that means, bro. I feel like I've heard bunk gang. I don't know what that is. Hello from Argentina. Hola. Jesse West. Do we make euros? Yes, we do. We do have prop euros. We do also other world currencies, but the U.S. prop currencies are the main ones that we focus on. These are the creme de la creme, so to speak. But we have created other world currencies for production. Some of them are available to the public. Others you have to email us about. Others you have to be a production company, a legitimate production company, and you have to have, there's like certain validation things that we need to do to make sure. But yeah, British pounds. I don't think we do British pounds. British pounds are very strict in how they, because some countries have a little more flexibility in terms of creating props out of currency. British pounds, I think, are not on that list. How do I win some? Subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned. We're going to do another live probably later today. If not today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But subscribe. Turn on notifications. Next time we go live, guaranteed it's going to be a giveaway. Okay? So anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. It's been a really fun live. This has been kind of cool. I've been just kind of riffing for the last hour. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email us as well. info@propmoviemoney.com. Don't forget the movie. Prop Movie Money, we're a production company based out of Florida. We make fake money, legally made fake money for movies, TV shows, the entertainment space. Also, not just the entertainment space. If you have an event, if you got a birthday coming up, if you want to surprise somebody or prank somebody, these are great for that. If you want to do custom bills for your business or for an event, birthday party, we can absolutely get that done. We can put your mug on the front of the bill, or somebody else's mug, and or your logo, company info, all that stuff. So super cool. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. This has been a super fun live. It's been cool. Coming live from my apartment. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I gotta walk over there.